Angelina Jolie is one of the most famous actresses in Hollywood, and she speaks several languages. She can speak English, French, German, Russian, and Spanish. Angelina is fluent in English, and it is her native language. She speaks it with a perfect American accent. She is well versed in French, a language she learned while living in France as a teen. She is also able to read and write in French. Angelina is able to communicate in German as well, thanks to a tutor she had growing up. She has some knowledge of the language as well. Russian is another language she learned during her teenage years. She was able to quickly pick up the basics and quickly became proficient in it. She is also able to speak Spanish. Angelina learned Spanish while studying in Spain for a semester in college. Angelina has a diverse language portfolio and can communicate fluently in all of them. She can take part in conversations in all of them, though her native tongue is English. Aside from the 5 languages mentioned, she also has knowledge of Italian, Hindi, and Arabic. Angelina Jolie has the capability to speak 8 languages. Her language abilities have been a great asset in her profession and for her personal life. Angelina speaks English primarily, and she can jump into conversations with an American accent. She talks about different topics and is able to convey her ideas eloquently. The actress is proficient in French, and she mainly speaks it with her family and friends. She also reads and writes in the language, as she often reads French novels and magazines. Angelina has a solid knowledge base in German, and she talks to her German friends in the language. She can speak it with really well with a solid understanding of the language. Her Russian is fantastic, and she impresses people when she speaks it. She is capable of carrying out in-depth conversations in the language, making her quite proficient in it. Spanish is a language she can speak really well too. She is able to take part in conversations with her Spanish-speaking acquaintances and can effectively convey her thoughts. Italian is another language she knows very well. She can understand it well and can carry out basic conversations in the language. Hindi is another language Jolie is well versed in. She was taught the language while living in India and can now communicate with the locals on different topics. Lastly, she has knowledge of Arabic as well. She can understand the language but is not quite fluent in it. Angelina Jolie is definitely an eloquent speaker of various languages. She can converse in all these languages, though she chooses to speak primarily in English and French. Her fluency in all of these languages has been pivotal to her success in Hollywood. She is able to connect with people from various backgrounds and speak to them in their native language. She has worked with French and German directors in the past and was able to communicate well with them due to her fluency in those languages. Angelina's knowledge of Russian has allowed her to star in movies in which she portrayed a Russian character. She was able to portray the character with greater accuracy thanks to her great command of the language. Spanish has been beneficial for her character roles in which she needed to be able to converse with people in a Spanish-speaking country. Angelina Jolie has also used Italian in some of her roles. She can play out conversations with native Italian speakers with ease. Her Hindi has been very handy when she wanted to portray a female of Indian descent on a big screen. Angelina's knowledge of languages has also been useful in her personal life. It helps her connect with a variety of people from different parts of the world.